boy, oh boy, let me tell you. Getting a little cold out here. It's 32 degrees. It's supposed to get down to 21, I think, later tonight, which is actually just a couple hours. See this shed? I had to replace this wall this spring. It's completely rotted out. I didn't have a rain gutter on it or nothing. So, but the rest of it looks pretty good. It's holding up. Shed's 18 years old. I built it because the water pump for my property is in there. The well is way the hell out there. So this property's pretty big. A little over an acre or something. It's not too bad. But anyhow, I got the tiles in, so let's take a look. There you go. I just mixed in the black ones I had left over and a couple of the blue ones up there. So the total number of tiles on this floor right now is 72. And like I said, there's 52 in a case, and a case is like $159. I got it all the way against each side of the shed, which I made a mistake because I forgot when it gets out, warm out, these tiles will expand just a little bit. So I would leave a ½ inch on one side of the tiles. So if they do, when they do expand, then they're not going to buckle. And if they buckle, that's no big deal. I'll just pull them out, trim them down, and then put them back in. But these tiles, they're nitro tiles. It's Nitro, nitro tiles. And they're pretty good. I'm not going to lie. From what I've seen in the reviews, they're not good for cars like they're claiming they are. But I'm not going to worry about that because I'm not parking a car in a little tiny shed anyhow. This is an 8 by 12 shed. And there's 72 tiles on here. So you need at least almost 2.5 cases to complete the floor. And that's including, the ones I had to cut up. So if you get some tile, you order some of the tiles, and some of the tiles are broken. When I mean broken, like usually the loops will break off. Just hold on to those tiles, because that way if you got a situation like I did, I had to cut them up. I didn't have any broken tiles. So those were completely wasted tiles I had to waste. So yeah, I'm looking at, well, 300, 400, about $50, I think, to get all the tiles. They look pretty good. And then when it starts snowing, I got to use a snowblower. I just parked the snowblower down here in the center of the tiles, so that way the snow won't ruin the floor up there. And you've seen it, I had the floor tore open to redo these tiles, and it didn't hurt the floor at all. They didn't leak through. And unfortunately, I accidentally ordered the coin pattern. See these black ones? That's the diamond pattern. That's the ones I want. They're just easier. Diamond pattern is easier on the sweep than these coin patterns. But I wasn't going to send them back or anything. So I really don't use the shed too much. I use it, well, mostly just during the winter for the snowblower, but everything else stays in here. I brought that lawn cart three or 4 years ago. I never used it. So I don't really go in here. I guess I do get in the gas, but that's about it. Those tiles will hold up really nice. Easy to lay down. Just have a rubber mallet when you put them down, or a nice pair of gloves on, because when you go smack them down to connect them to each other, your palm gets a little sore after, like I said, it's 72 tiles down there. So, and I like mixing in. I like to mix the tiles in. They actually turned out. I'm glad I had some left over to do it. It's nothing fancy or anything, but I think it looks pretty good. All right, I'm going to go for our walk, and that's about it. Yeah, because now when I look at that tile flooring in that shed, this looks so bland with this one. I think it really stands out. So, okay, you guys, have fun.